Hello, Saste from Cambodia, my gorgeous friends. Hello, how are you all? I'm currently in Phnom Penh City, just on the riverside near the park. And here with me, I have an amazing dragon fruit. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Seriously, the dragon fruits here are, they're like nothing I've ever tasted before. You know, they're so juicy and goodness, and look how beautiful and purple that is, and pink. You know how you can get two different types of dragon fruit. You can get a white coloured ones. You can actually get a few. You can get yellow, white and pink. But if you want to get the pink ones, just look out for the skin that's a lot more darker, and you'll find like a pinky goodness. And it tastes so much better. I think it tastes a lot sweeter. But yeah, I've had a few chunks. It's I'm addicted. Anyways, guys, yeah, so this YouTube clip is about India, and you know, all through my travels, I've ran into different female backpackers, and they always ask me questions about how I did India and how I went, being a solo female traveler, backpacking throughout all India. And so yeah, this YouTube's just about that, and different tips and different things I had to overcome. But first of all, before I start, I just want to say that it was the most amazing thing I've ever done in all my life so far. Like, it was so life-changing, literally. Just, I feel like a different person. It just changed me, like, physically, spiritually, and mentally. And oh, the people are so beautiful. Like, guys, like, completely, like, disregard what the news is saying, and you know, all those different news incidences. Like, stuff happens everywhere, you know, so don't be afraid to do it. Just get out of your comfort zone and just do India. You know, I've always had this fascination with it ever since I was a child. Ever since, you know, watching Aladdin on TV, I'm like, oh, I just want to go to India and just experience, you know, beautiful chanting, get into Hinduism, you know, see my boy Krishna and Shiva and Ganesh. And honestly, I made so many friends along the way. And you know, obviously there were some incidences that I got myself into that I did feel so vulnerable, but I really feel like, you know, these different circumstances, they really developed me as a person. Like, I really had to learn to just let go of just fear, just chuck it out the door, and just have no attachments to any outcomes, because every plan I had just like went to shit anyway. You know, like, I'd get on the wrong train going down to Kerala, and I'd be like, guys, like, what train am I on? And no one could speak English, and I ended up, you know, traveling 36 hours down south, and I'm meant to be going 40 hours up north. And like, it really taught me just to, you know, just trust myself, and just to trust India, and just to know that, you know, she's looking after you, and you know, we always have like little angels looking after us, and just to really trust that I'm going to be okay. And everything worked out perfectly. Yeah, so I went all through Rajasthan, like Jaipur, Udaipur and Pushkar. Went to New Delhi smelly, guys. Get in, get out. I mean, I know it's the capital, but Delhi's smelly, you know, it says it all. It's dirty. But yeah, and then went to Allahabad. I had to see the biggest Hindu city in the world. And then went over to Bihar state. It's the poorest state in India, but guys, like, here I felt the most like spiritual people, and here is like real India, I think. But it was in this area that really touched me, because I got into the train station at like 3 in the morning, and you know, little kids were coming up to me, like homeless kids, and pulling at me. They had like one arm, and you know, asking me for money, and I was literally stepping over homeless when I got onto the platform. And so that was very, very eye-opening, you know. But you learn to just look past it and see the spiritual side of it. A lot of these people, I spoke to a few people while I was in India, ex-homeless, and you know, they were saying that, you know, even though that like they have nothing and no money, and you know, their families living on the streets, they know that it's like they told me that, you know, this is what's needed right now in their life. They need to get over this in order to have a better life in their next like carnation. And I just couldn't believe like what I was hearing, especially seeing the way they were living and then having that mindset. It's so beautiful, and I think, westernized cultures, Western people can really learn a lot from them, and I know I did. I learned to just really let go of a lot of attachments, and just really immerse myself in nature and just what really matters in life, which is like stop looking for external sources and just start reaching within. And and then all through Bihar, I did a 10-day Vipassana course in Bodh Gaya, which is the home to the Buddha, where the Buddha got enlightened. And so that was an amazing experience, being 10 days silent by yourself. I then went to Rishikesh, the home of yoga, really got into chanting. I helped out at an ashram there at Parmath, Nikitin. I then went to Amritsar's Golden Circle, then Varanasi. Then I went up to Manali, McLeod-Ganj and Dharamsala and did a trek up there. But the guys, I spent 4 months there, but I'm going back because I love it so much. But guys, please disregard any news articles. Don't listen to people, just follow your heart. Do India, it's amazing. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. Om Namah Shivaya. Have a beautiful day.